gentlemen, he's the mister who never misses. It's Philip Schofield.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second. Old audio, sorry. Don't worry, ladies. Philip will not be vaping with us this evening. To be honest, I'm not even sure anyone ever picked him up from that island, right? Anyway, let's get on with the show and right back on track. Welcome, hens, to this very special episode of Mr. and Mrs. Thank clock you could all be here to take part. Who's ready to hear all about the future? Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Great, because we have plenty of questions for tonight's special guests. First up, we have your bride-to-be, the one, the only, Lucy Alphonse! Give her a cheer, hens. She's going to need your support tonight. And also joining us this evening is the future Mr. to her Mrs. Angus Smith. Let's hear it for Angus. So, Angus, are you all set for the questions this evening? Anything you want to say?
Feel awkward.
Oh!
Comfortable, feel awkward.
Well, let's just hope you settle into it. I'm sure you will. So, Lucy, and all you beautiful mother-clucking hens, if everyone is ready, we will begin with round one. Everybody's favorite, the paddle round. And no, you can't keep the paddles, Lucy. Okay, fine, you can. Sorry, Angus, I tried. Now remember, both of you, just raise the paddle with the name of the person you think is the best answer to the question. Okay? Question 1 of 15. Which one of you is the funniest?
Who's the funniest? I would say me. Yeah. I'm sure Lucy would agree as well. So.
Well, I hope you're right, Angus. Let's get on to question 2. Which one of you is the grumpiest?
Let's see.
Such bravery you only get by not being in the same recording studio as your wife-to-be.
Well, on her defense, I'll make her grumpy, so.
As we say in the Mr. and Mrs. business, nice save. Taking us smoothly on to question 3. Who spends longer getting all soapy in the shower?
Oh, me. Yeah, definitely me.
Oh, Mr. Squeaky Clean, I see. Sliding us into question 4. Who has the better taste in music?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. It's just a matter of opinion, but I'll give Lucy this one. I'll give Lucy that one.
Ah, getting some brownie points stored up. Smart move, I'd say. Question 5. Who is the most competitive?
Me. Yeah, definitely me.
Very quick answer there. It's not a competition, Angus. Or maybe it is. Let's hope you can get a win on question 6. Who does the most housework?
Lucy. Yeah, it's close though. It's close. It's very close. But I'll give that one to Lucy.
I suppose you're not quite so competitive when it comes to that score, eh? Question 7. Who is most likely to have a sofa nap?
Me. Yeah, me. I'll be me. Yeah. After work, sometimes I'll fall asleep.
I hope our set designers didn't make a dangerous choice putting you on a sofa tonight. Here's question 8 to keep you awake. Who is better at keeping secrets?
I would say me. Lucy's good, but I'd say me.
Great answer. But I'd maybe keep that one a secret from Lucy. Oops, too late. Quick, on to question 9. Who has the worst road rage?
Oh, Lucy, yes, 100%, yes. Yeah, I'm sure some of the things I've seen her do are not legal, to be fair.
Yeesh. I hope road rage doesn't translate on the Bridezilla scale. Okay, no more driving with question 10. Who handles their drink better?
Neither one of us, so I'll keep both the piles down. I'll keep them both down. I'm sure she'd agree with that.
I think they call that a goalless draw. Question 11. Who wastes the most money?
That'll be me. Yeah, definitely me.
Got to appreciate the honesty. I hope you waste at least some of it on Lucy. Question 12. Who's the most romantic?
Most romantic. I'll say me when I am.
Sounds like some of that wasteful spending maybe isn't so wasteful after all. Question 13. Who is the karaoke star?
Lucy, yes, Lucy a good singer. Like, I'm a good Tenacious D singer, but that's about it.
Nice. I imagine you'd make for an interesting duet. Not gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. Ahem. Question 14. Who is more likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, that'll be me. Yeah, but I'll make sure Lucy survives as well. So.
Now, that's what makes a good relationship. Last question of the round. Question 15. Who would last longer on a desert island?
Again, that would be me, but I would make sure Lucy survives.
You know, no one should ever starve on a desert island because of all the sand which is there. End of the round, and yeah, I'd agree. Time for a break. See you all soon for round 2.
Be nice to each other. Mr. Miss.
Welcome back, ladies. I hope you're all ready for another round of Mr. and Mrs. Let's get straight into it with round 2. And this one's all about Angus. Question 1. What would Angus be most likely to go behind bars for?
Lucy's mom, my mom's not going to see it.
I have no idea. I mean, probably not. I don't have the hen party invite list.
It's probably drugs or something.
Oh, well, I suppose honesty is always the best policy. And hey, who doesn't love drugs? Question 2. If the building was on fire, what 3 things would Angus save?
If this house went on fire, what was the 3 things I would save? Well, it would be, obviously, Lucy, Arabella, and my PC.
Well, I certainly can't argue with that. Question 3. You're ordering for the takeaway. What's Angus getting?
She'll know that one. It's, I get king prawns with cashew nuts and Egg fried rice.
Yeah, I could get on board with that. Very nice. Now, question 4. What is Angus's dream job?
Well, it's my dream job. Oh, that changes so many times. But if Lucy gets this one, it'll be quite funny. So I'll go to win the lottery. That would be my new career, to be a lottery winner. So
I have a feeling you'd spend it all pretty quickly. Do you think Lucy will have gotten this one right?
see if Lucy gets that one. If she gets that would be impressive.
Well, I'm sure she'll let you know. Okay, question 5. What is the chore Angus hates the most?
Oh, least favorite one. All of them.
As much as I'm not surprised, can you be more specific?
Could I say all of them? I think she would know it would be all of them. Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's an answer. I can't argue with that. Let's hope this next one is less vague. Question 6. Which celebrity does Angus have a crush on?
Who's my celebrity crush? So, I know Lucy's probably going to say Mila Kunis, but it'd probably be 2014 Megan Fox.
I asked for specific, and you delivered, Angus. Question 7. Who would play Angus in a movie about his life?
Who would I like to... Oh, right. To play me? I would like probably Tom Hardy, I guess. Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy! I can 100% see the resemblance. Question 8. What would Angus buy first if he won the lottery? And remember, winning the lottery is a career, not a lifestyle.
Oh. The first thing... probably a holiday. Just a holiday, just go away somewhere.
I'd love to go away somewhere someday. Unfortunately, I'm not real. You win some, you lose some, eh? Question 9. This one's for all you beautiful hams. If Angus had a pet chicken, what would he name it?
Chicken. And Lucy's supposed to try and guess this.
That is absolutely the concept of the game, yes. I'm glad everyone's catching on.
Or we call it Guck Guck.
Exotic name. What's the story?
Close the clock.
Of course. Okay, moving on. Question 10. Kapow! If Angus had a superpower, what would it be?
I don't know. Teleportation, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Or invisibility, one of the two.
Okay, so we're going with 2 answers on that one. Although, invisible teleportation. I like the sound of that. Question 11. Which TV show would Angus like to appear on?
Catchphrase. I would like to go on catchphrase, yeah.
I'm sorry, the only correct answer was Mr. and Mrs. Question 12. Ooh, tricky one. What is Lucy's most annoying habit?
Probably when I'm singing a song, but I'm singing it wrong, and Lucy has to correct me every time. That's probably her most annoying one, yeah.
Have you considered trying singing them right in the first place? Am I right, Lucy? Question 13. What 3 words would Angus use to describe Lucy?
What's the 3 words I would describe Lucy? It would be lovely, considerate, and beautiful.
Absolute poetry. Great answer. Question 14. What is Angus most looking forward to on the wedding day?
Seeing Lucy in her dress. It makes, like, I want to see it. I want to see it.
That's really sweet, and a nice way to lead into our final question of this round. Question 15. What is Angus's proudest achievement?
I'm proud of myself for achieving. Catching Lucy. Yeah, that's probably my proudest thing.
What a wonderfully charming way to end the round. Now I'm sure you're all ready to get another drink and get yourselves prepped for round 3. So, let's take another break, and I'll see you all very clucking soon. Welcome back, ladies. It's time for round 3, and of course, this one's got to be all about Lucy. And it's a toughie straight off the bat. Question 1. What is the worst gift Angus has ever given Lucy?
The worst gift? I mean, probably the worst gift I gave her was nothing. Like, just not giving her a gift, so I guess.
Yikes. I bet that gift wasn't well received. Is that your final answer?
I mean, you can't get any worse than that, really, can you? Just not giving her a gift.
Fair point. Okay, the next answer might come in useful. Question 2. If Lucy had a warning label, what would it say?
Handle with care when she's hungry, I guess.
That sounds like very good advice. Might want to bear it in mind, hens, if Lucy gets cranky this weekend. Question 3. What is Lucy's guilty pleasure TV show?
Guilty pleasure. Oh, right, okay. I think she used to watch Love Island and she doesn't do that anymore, I guess. So, I mean, that would maybe be it.
There ain't nothing guilty about Love Island. Whoop, whoop. Right. Question 4. What is Lucy's karaoke classic?
Oh. I don't know. That could be a Stevie Nicks song or something. Eagles. There's so many. I don't know. I'll just say 17 by Stevie Nicks.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song sounds like she's singing. Nice. Question 5. What kind of pet would Lucy be?
In her mind or my mind? A little chihuahua. Just
Oh, a cute little chihuahua. And what is it you find so similar about them?
yapping. Just yap, 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 yap. You know, loud. But really small, I guess. And vicious.
Vicious? Oh my goodness.
Well, she's not vicious, but she can be. She can be.
Well, they do say it's the little ones you have to watch out for. Here comes question 6. If Lucy were a man, what would her man name be?
Lucas.
I feel like you've spent time thinking about that before. You were very quick to answer. Okie dokie. Ready for question 7, Lucas? What is Lucy's favorite comfort food when she's feeling down?
Chocolate, 100%. Yeah, chocolate, easy. That's an easy call.
Nice and to the point. I hope you're taking notes, Hans. Speaking of eating, here's question 8. What nicknames do you have for one another?
I don't know. I usually just call her gorgeous and she calls her handsome, I guess. Yeah, it's probably. Think about it, yeah.
How sweet. Gorgeous is certainly better than Lucas. Question 9. What party trick does Lucy have up her sleeve?
I'm sure she got many, but I don't know. She can sing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
You can stick with that if you like. Singing is a great talent.
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. That's not an easy one. I'll probably just go with the answer of so her party trick for me was her sucking champagne.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Family show, Angus. Well, that took quite a turn. Before we get moved to Channel 5, let's move on to question 10. If Lucy could master any skill, what would it be?
If Lucy could master any skill, what would it be? If she could, like, what? So is the question like, if she could, like, if she could pick anything, what would it be? We'll just making money, I guess. I don't know. Probably not, but yeah, we'll just go with that.
Well, we got there, didn't we? And who wouldn't like to master making money? Question 11. What is the most unusual thing Lucy has ever eaten?
In her mind, it would probably be calamari. That would probably be the most unusual thing if she's eating, like.
Like deep-fried rubber rings. Delicious. Question 12. How much would someone pay for Lucy on eBay?
If she was on eBay, how much would someone pay for that? $1 million.
There's that charm back again. Now, unlucky for some, question 13. On the internationally recognized scale of 1 to Hulk smash, how bridezilla has Lucy been?
Probably a 3. To be fair, yeah, she's not really. What is a bridezilla? Just like.
Well, it's a bride who's very demanding and controlling with the wedding. Goes around cracking skulls, making demands.
Yeah, so no, she's an easy 0 because she's asked everything. She's never demanded nothing. Aww. So no, she's actually been a 0.
Well, Lucy, there's a badge you can wear with pride. A 0 on the bridezilla scale. Well done. Penultimate question, number 14. What would Lucy be most likely to win an award for?
having the most patience to put with me. That'd be an easy one, yeah.
I can absolutely see that. Well, all of our patience is paying off as we've reached the last question of round 3 already. Question 15. What does Lucy love the most about Angus?
Probably she thinks I'm funny, maybe?
And that is a great way to end the round. How lovely. Last chance to use the toilets now, Hams. It's our final break of the show. See you all soon.
Be nice to each other. Mr.
Welcome back for the final round of tonight's show, Hens. Hey, do you know what brand of traders chickens like to wear? Pop, 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 pop. Anywho, time for our 4th and final round of the evening. And if you hadn't guessed already, it's all about you both. Question 1 about our lovely couple. Where did you first meet?
It was at our flat, with our dad's old flat in whatever that street's called, because I can't even remember it, to be honest. But yeah, our dad's old flat.
As good a place as any for love to bloom. Question 2. Where next? Where was your first date?
Our first date? Oh no, that's a long time ago. Probably the cinema, I guess.
Ooh, sitting in the back row, I bet. Now this next question could be a dangerous one. Question 3. When is your anniversary?
When's our anniversary? Oh gee whiz. It's like the 26th of January, I think. Something like that.
I really hope for your sake that's right, Angus. You need a system to remember.
All I know is it's the day after Robert's birthday. That's how I remember.
Hey, if it works, it works. On to question 4 of 10. What would Lucy and Angus's theme tune be?
Benny Hill one. He's a, you know, yeah, the clown circus one. I don't know. Nah. We'll do Mr. and Mrs. Smith by Stereophonics.
Great song and great choice. The Benny Hill theme, I mean. Question 5. What celebrity couple are you most like?
Most celebrity couple we're like. I'm not sure. I'll just say Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
You do know that Brangelina are no longer a thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think is that Lucy? It's behind the bush. No, it's not. Sorry.
Whoa! Don't panic. She can't hear you. Well, she can now, but she didn't when we were recording. On that note, question 6. What are you most likely to argue about?
Me putting clean clothes at the side instead of putting them away. Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's quite a common one, to be fair. On to question 7. What would be the name of your movie as a couple?
I can just make up the title. And it was a little story. The Girl Who Saved the Boy. We'll go with that.
I could almost shed a virtual tear. Beautiful. Let's move on before I damage my circuits. Question 8. What is the scariest thing about marrying Lucy?
I've got my own answer, but definitely can't. What's the scariest thing? She'll stop making my packed lunches.
That is a pretty scary thought. They do say the passion drops off when you get married. Let's just hope your lunchbox remains packed, huh? Second last question of the round. What is the best thing about marrying Lucy?
That she takes my last name.
I mean, the administrative savings there alone are massive. Now, ladies and gent, we are on to the last and final question, not only of the round, but of the show. Question number 10. What thing will Angus miss the most about Lucy when she's away on her hen?
One thing I'll miss about her when she's away. Sleeping next to her in bed.
Well, isn't that a sweet way to end? Only one more thing to do before we side off for the evening, and then it's to ask our obliging groom-to-be, what's your message for Lucy while she's away?
Yeah. I don't know. Cheers for saying yes. And I love you very much. And I'm glad we found each other when we did, I guess.
Beautiful. Thank you, Angus. Thank you, hens. A great evening. Thanks for tuning in for tonight's episode of Mr. and Mrs.
You're nice to each other. Mr. and Mrs. You gotta love one another. Mr. and Mrs.
If she could, like, what? So is the question, like, if she could, like, if she could, like, if she could pick anything,
you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything.